The Club World Cup is in shambles, lads. Shambles. To watch Messi, who apparently is the greatest player of all time to many people, you could do it for as low as $4. I am telling you right now, McDonald's costs more than watching Messi in big 2025. Who would have thought that Lionel Messi, also accompanied by the likes of Luis Suarez, Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, was going to be watchable for a solid $4. I remember when his first year at Inter Miami, it was like a rack just to watch him. Now it's $4. $4. Woof. Oof, you couldn't pay me to go watch him, man. It's absolutely pathetic. It's gotten so bad that the UEFA president is super biased against Cristiano Ronaldo. Loves Messi, hates Ronaldo. It's gotten to the point he went on live with one of the biggest Ronaldo fans in Speed, trying to say, and his whole setup is literally Cristiano Ronaldo everywhere. He probably was burning in there. He felt like a vampire in the daylight being in that room. But he was literally saying, I want Ronaldo to play in the Club World Cup. I would love for Ronaldo to play. It was his whole mission was to motivate Ronaldo to play in the Club World Cup because he was on an outlet where he knew that maybe Ronaldo's son would see it and show Ronaldo. Ronaldo would see it since Ronaldo has met Speed before. And he is desperate because he needs those ticket sales to go up. Absolutely. So he wants Ronaldo, not because he likes Ronaldo, but because he knows there's going to be money in that. Cristiano Ronaldo, we all know, he doesn't really play in the U.S. typically. It's due to like a personal situation that happened a few years ago. Ronaldo really would skip preseason since then in the U.S. He would never really participate in games in the U.S. And he knows if Cristiano Ronaldo were to play in the U.S., it would sell out crowds. And you know what that means? Cha-ching! But Cristiano Ronaldo, said he was offered by many clubs to play in the Club World Cup. Al Hilal, there was a Moroccan club as well, Brazilian clubs. They were all inviting him to play in the Club World Cup, and he actually decided that he doesn't want to take part in the Club World Cup, which I highly respect because the guy pushing for him to play in the Club World Cup has constantly disrespected, shown bias against him, and he knows that him playing the Club World Cup doesn't benefit him at all. He just won the UEFA Nations League. Winning the Club World Cup isn't going to do anything for him, and he's not going to win it if he's going to be taking part with a Moroccan team or, a Brazilian team. So he doesn't see any point for even participating, even flying out, overseas, putting his body through it. No, he said, you know what, I'm just going to prepare with Al Nassr for next season and then prepare for the World Cup, which is a lot better. And after this happened, prices even went down. 5 tickets for $3.50. Jesus. You actually can take your whole family of 5 to watch Lionel Messi play for $3.50, lads. $3.50. I am absolutely flabbergasted. That's when you've got no motion. The motions ran out. There is more aura with a 40-year-old, that's finished and washed apparently, than a 37-year-old who was contending for a Ballon d'Or last year. That's sad. Mighty have fallen. How the greats have become the lames. It's just pathetic at this point. To be honest, the Club World Cup, this version of it needs to end, in my opinion. It's failed. It's flopped. Wrap it up. Do it this season and then rip it up because even PSG versus Atletico Madrid struggling to fill it up. It's a pathetic tournament. And you already had the Club World Cup. I think you should have just altered the one that you already had where it was the 8 teams that were going to the Club World Cup. I think you have to just alter it. Genuinely, I think you just put a little bit more champions in there, put a little bit more quality in it, make it more of a proper tournament, but not more games. And this is a World Cup styled with clubs that I don't even know why they're qualified. Like, it's just certain requirements, like Inter Miami, why are they there? Because Messi's there, and look, they paid the price for it, $3.50. Club America, from that isn't going to be participating, would have put a way bigger draw than what Inter Miami is doing, and they didn't make it. They lost to LAFC, but that's the matter of fact because Mexicans would have came out and supported. But that's literally the truth about it. So, next year you're gonna see if what's really the problem, because if you can't fill up the actual World Cup in the US, then there's genuinely an issue. But I believe that's generally going to be filling up. I think a lot of people are actually saving up money and not going to the Club World Cup in order to go to the actual World Cup. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what you think about the numbers the Club World Cup is doing, and do you think they should just wrap up this tournament and eliminate it? Personally, I think it's flopped, and you just got to take the L. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.